so many other things.
How about instead of
them.
being delusional, how about instead we say, listen, instead of being like, guys, if you've gone through trauma, you're going to come out the other side being way better, and you should all strive to that. How about we say, hey, listen, a lot of people have traumatic stuff in their past that they haven't processed. A lot of it is probably weighing you down in ways you haven't realized, and you should spend some time like sifting through that and then like figuring out what your problems are.
I agree. I think there should be a combination between both of those messages.
Sure.
Because I think sometimes when people have been through trauma, they need to hear someone being harsh with them. Because oftentimes they haven't. They need to hear that hard, aggressive message because sometimes it's the only thing that breaks through.
I don't know if that's the case. I think most of the time.
Oftentimes, sometimes.
I think these people have had plenty of harsh people in their life. I don't think that people that are traumatized, unless you're some middle class girl that just has been snarfing fucking Prozac since she was 14. Like, generally, people that are suck shit in the United States, like, they know they suck shit. They know their lives suck. They know they're fucking up. Like, people that are going to work these like shit ass backbreaking jobs.
No one's ever been real and me.
You
like,
don't
hey,
need to be told, bro. You don't need to be told when you're eating fucking Taco Bell $2 meals, okay, and you're fucking behind your house payment and you're checking your cell phone every day to see if it got shut off or not. You don't need somebody to tell you, hey, you're fucking your life up right now.
So you're saying that there isn't anybody who's ever had a moment where there has been literally an emotional impacting moment where they have watched something or saw something or consumed something on social media where they've done something every single day or day after day, and then they see something and they're like, damn, that fucking actually hits deep and I may do something different as a result of that. That happens. That is a phenomenon.
It happens for like 2% of the people that listen.
Yeah, but sir, if shouldn't we be
but that's not that 2%. No. Fuck the 2% because who the fuck? Because those guys are probably gonna fucking make it anyway. If you're that driven that hearing some fucking dipshit on a YouTube channel like is what's empowering you to start your own business, you're probably gonna figure out some shit anyway. My guess. How about for the other 98% of people? What most people want is just a path to success. Like, give me a realistic option. The problem is that by the time your life is fucked up and you're 22, your life is over. You're out of school. You're never going back to college. You might have a fucking kid. You might be in a fucking shitty relationship. And all your friends have moved on. Your family can't really help you except to babysit sometime. And welcome to the rest of your life. Like, at that point, like, all the inspirational YouTube videos in the world aren't going to help you fucking achieve success.
I disagree because I was literally like, I mean, and I can only speak personally. And again, I don't want to draw it back to personal experience, but there's been many people who are literally down and out at that age and literally have nothing ahead of them.
You keep saying many people. Most of them will be losers forever.
Okay, I guess for me,
2% will achieve. I understand. I came from that background. I was a carpet cleaner, and now I'm a successful streamer. But for every person like me that tried that, 1,000 of them failed.
Well, for me, I guess that's the difference between us. Is I believe that there's no difference between me and the people who are watching me who have seen me achieve that. I don't think that there's any fucking difference between me and them unless they were equipped with the right mindset and the proper skill sets and actual utility and steps of how to actually achieve that. Is it possible for everyone? No. But going back to what I guess you and Speaker argue about, sometimes it's not possible for everyone, but it's possible for anyone. Anyone
but
could
I want to talk to everyone. I want to help my whole audience.
But do you not agree that the belief at the beginning of an undertaking strongly determines whether or not you're actually going to succeed in it? On a chemical level.
I think that there's a lot that goes into it. It's not just the belief. It's also prior training.
On a chemical level?
On a neurochemical level, yeah, it helps a little bit. But there are a lot of people, bro, I've met, some of the saddest people I've met in my life have been grinders. Like, people who are like hustle culture. Like, I know people back from where I came from, in Omaha, who are grinders and hustle, and they try to fucking sell me on their GoFundMe projects to write like books and shit now. And they're like, and I'm not trying to shit on them, I'm sorry, but like, they don't have the skill set. They don't have the life experience.
So
they don't have the education.
Develop it in something else.
These guys they're in their 30s and 40s. They're past that development stage. Right? I think that's the issue. You can't like tell these people to go grind and hustle and do it because they don't know what to do. It's like the equivalent of like the learn to code movement or whatever.
I get that what you're saying with like the older generation, but what I'm saying is especially with this new generation that's coming forward, and there's going to be a very different future in the next 10 years versus the last 10, 20. And so what I'm saying is giving people a little bit of positive encouragement that they can learn financial literacy, that they can actually take control of their own economy, that they can learn an industry-specific field, that they can apply it to and actually potentially become financially free, if not financially literate. I think that's a good message to be spreading.
And I agree with you. Good messages are important, but at some point it feels like placating. Like,
what's placating mean?
Like, you're just saying something to make people feel good, to placate the masses. No, like, here's something that I would bet money on, okay? I bet you 99%, okay? I bet you 99% of service workers that went into work and saw those fucking signs saying, "You are the real heroes, thank you." What they probably thought every single day they saw the sign was, if I'm the real hero, pay me more.
Yeah,
fuck you. I don't care about the fucking sign. I felt that way when I worked in the casino. My fucking manager came in like, "You guys are doing such a great job, blah, blah." Okay, pay me more then. What the fuck? I don't care about you telling me I'm doing a great job. I don't care. Give me more fucking money, right? For some people, you can tell them like, "Oh yeah, succeed. But what people need are realistic paths to success.
Results,
not like, if you happen to buy the right crypto coin, you're going to be a fucking millionaire.
But crypto is just one of many different industries available. You know what I mean?
No. all of the average person that like tries to make it in e-commerce is probably making like
e-commerce is one industry still available. Do you know how many opportunities like are opening
most
up
people in
with
all of
Web3?
those things are losers. Most people that do forex trading are oh shit, you're like in fintech. I'm not trying to shut on your whole industry. Okay?
You're fine.
Most people that do crypto are losers. Most people that trade on forex markets are losers.
90+% of people who trade forex lose. I completely understand that.
These are literally zero-sum markets. You're not even investing in like actual. You're like trading dollar for dollar.
But most people who go out and try to start a business or try to do anything else, any type of brick and mortar thing, are also going to fail and lose. And so there's equal opportunity of failing in these other things. Why would you not apply it to something that was actually going to give you multiple rewards if it did succeed? I'm just going to bring you that for fun.
It's not equal opportunity. People that start from wealthier backgrounds have more opportunity because they have more chances to fail. If you're poor, you get like 2 fuck-ups and then you fucking kill yourself.
Okay.
Your life is over.
I'm not talking about rich people. I'm talking about people in general.
Sure. Poor people don't have the luxury of failure because they're trying to pay their bills every month. You don't have time to go and start a second business. You don't have time, or even you don't have the skill set. Like I'm trying to think of like I'll have like, no offense, but like I'll have people that message me and shit, or like, hey, like I work in this fucking job, like I've been doing this for like 15 years. I want to learn how to like make websites. And it's like, bro, this ain't it. You're not gonna do it. This ain't gonna be it, Chief. I'm sorry. You're fucking 37, working at Wendy's for like 15 years, and you're doing okay. But like, that's to catch up at that point. I agree with you. There is an allure to the message of like, you can make it, you can do it, you can be it. But the issue that I have is that like, if you want that path to success, okay, not to be a fucking Benny boy simp, but I think Ben Shapiro gives 3 huge pieces of advice, okay? It's like graduate high school. Today would be really graduate college, get a fucking job, and don't have a kid before you're ready. Those are like the 3 most important things you can do.
There's something I disagree with about that.
Sure, but red pillars constantly shit on going to college. It's like the #1 most guaranteed.
You said finish high school. That's what he said.
Well,
and you said that you equate that with graduating
I said finish high school,
college.
but today would probably be finish college.
Well, but listen, okay, so with the rise of AI and everything like that, we're going to need a lot more college graduated people to be able to help run that.
Today
but right now, there's a lot of useless degrees that are happening. Like, obviously, I want my lawyer, my doctor, any specialized field to be college educated, but a lot of people go to college because they feel like they need to go to college.
Because that's the clearest path to success.
And to get what? How is it clear?
To get a paying job.
To get what is a paying job?
A job that earns $1 million a year, median higher wages, somebody with only a high school degree.
The paying job only comes when you get the piece of paper, and the piece of paper is what determines the type of job you're going to get. So if you get a piece of paper that's not going to make you very qualified to do many jobs, you're not going to get a fucking job.
Then don't go to school for fucking basket weaving.
Well, people do that, and that's the problem. Is people are saying, go to college, go to college, go to college, get a good job, go to college, get a good job, and so people are just going to fucking college. So listen,
there are some people that eat bad food. I'm not going to tell people to starve themselves because some people eat too much Captain Crunch, right? Yeah, there are going to be some people that go to college.
That makes sense. So go to college if you have a specialized career that you want to pursue. But if your goal is to make money, one of the worst things you could do is go to college, in my personal opinion. If your goal is to be in the top 5 to 1%, you should not go to college. I personally believe that.
Okay, 18-year-old kid graduates high school. What should he do instead, Miss Dangerfield?
Listen, I know from my personal experience, right?
I don't care about your personal experience. I'm a streamer.
Okay.
My personal experience is fucked too.
What was your question?
If they're not going to go to college after high school, Miss Dangerfield, what would you suggest they do? Is that your real last name? I asked you that. You said yes, right?
Yes,
okay.
Yeah, it's not made up.
Okay.
So if somebody is 18 and they want to decide, what do I want to do for the rest of my life? This is the mindset that I would probably follow. If there is a specialized field that you want to go into, when I was 18, I thought I wanted to be a lawyer. So I did my associates in justice and legal studies because I thought I wanted to be a fucking lawyer, right?
Okay, cool.
So I'd say if you have a talent or skill or something you want to pursue, go ahead and do that. If your goal in life is to make money, which maybe that shouldn't be your goal. If that is actually like your be-all and end-all, then maybe you should be assessing your motives and figuring out why that's your goal in the first place. Mm-hmm. But if that is realistically a goal that you want to pursue, I do not think that college is the best path to go ahead and do that. Because again...
Okay, here's a question I have for you.
Okay.
If we were to look up for the top 1% or top 5%, do you think they have more or less education on average than someone in the bottom 50%?
Yeah, I think probably more. But
don't all the wealthiest people try to send all their kids to the nicest schools?
The change. There's been more millionaires created in the last 5 years. If we have this conversation in 5 years from now, Destiny, we could potentially be looking at completely different data.
I'll bet you $5 on that. Okay.
In 5 years? Can we make it like 500 in 5 years?
We can bet $500.
Okay.
I bet that in 5 years, the majority of the top 1 to 5% are still going to be far more educated than the bottom 50%.
Okay, I mean, but we're seeing so many people who are not college educated, who are dropouts, who are this, who are that, who are going out and creating successful businesses.
Yeah, but you know we're seeing even more people without degrees that are losers. We're seeing tons of those people all over society.
Yeah, but the people who with degrees are also losers.
No, they're not.
No, they're not. Destiny, how many people actually?
They're not. Okay, somebody's getting killed in here. Okay.
I was trying to be louder than Destiny. Sorry. Instead of screaming that you're scaring me, I was just trying to be louder than you.
Well, I think my neighbor's gonna think I'm killing somebody.
I'm sorry.
Okay. The majority of people with degrees are not losers.
Okay, but how many people do you think actually went out and got a degree and then didn't end up doing anything with it? I'm sure it's probably
like 1%, like 5%,
Okay.
5%,
1%.
5%. I'll say 5 to 10%.
1%.
I'll say 5%.
Look this shit up right now.
What do you want me to look? The median difference in earnings between somebody with a high school degree and a college degree is $1 million over a lifetime. It's about $20,000 a year. It's like $38,000 versus $56,000 a year.
There are so many people who go to college, get a degree, and then can't even get an entry-level job in something they're not even specialized in. Something that isn't even related to the field that they were looking into. This happens day in and day out.
That's
this
a
is
good
very
thing.
common.
College degrees are so powerful. Sometimes they can get you decent paying jobs and fields that you didn't even fucking study for.
Well, don't you feel like it's like this inflation of degrees where previously you needed a college degree and now you need to think that you need a bachelor.
Because society is becoming more and more specialized. You need more and more education. That's an argument for even more education.
Yeah, but there's people who are making way more money and doing way more things without any of that stuff. And
there are successful people that sell cocaine their whole lives and never get caught with the cops. Why would I talk to the exception?
Define the diversion of success. That is definitely no. That is what do you call it? A red herring in debates?
You saying that some people got rich off of crypto.
No. Cocaine debate, not good. That is literally completely irrelevant because there are so many legal fields that you can go into where you are not putting yourself in jeopardy in the eyes of the law, where you're not doing anything immoral, where you're not harming anybody else, where you can actually make a decent living, not following that path. The cocaine thing was...
Let's finish this, okay?
Okay.